What it is, people, we is back. And y'all gotta see this, man. I told y'all, man, I never lied to the people one time, man. That's gonna be my new slogan. Never lied to the people one time. This man is taking people so far away. He just sailing the people that follow right into the ocean. He sailing right into the ocean. He just gonna walk away. He gonna ride off and just they all gonna drown. Like, this shit is what's going on right now is crazy, y'all. What it is, man, hit that like button. What it do? So Charleston White did an interview with Sean Cotton, right? And I told you he do these things around interview time. And I think he might got somebody watching my channel, paying attention to my channel, because his tone switched on his Never Too Late. What it is? His tone switched on this person that sent Gilly that video. I mean that picture of that book. Somebody paying attention. Sean Cotton, I think they both paying attention. Because Sean Cotton asked him about that. Well, why he sent it to you? I mean, nobody else is asking that question. I was the only one on the internet asking that question. Now the question got asked to him. But y'all gotta watch this, y'all. Every time it's the comments, it's the comments that be tripping me out. My man say, what yo say? Hold up. Yo said, if common sense was a person, it'd be Charleston White. Hold up, y'all. Let me switch the camera around. If common sense was a person, it'd be CW. He makes the hypocrisy in the culture stand out like a BBL. Look, somebody tell me. He's saying if you're mad at him, stop listening to the music and be better. You're the lost one, bro. I told him, man, y'all is lost. People is lost, yo. Whenever they can co-sign this level of disrespect, it's crazy. So we're gonna do a review, a reaction. Yeah, I got Cash App, yo. Baltimore swag. Yeah. BA, you know, you from Baltimore. Baltimore swag is the Cash App if you want to donate to the channel. Yo, but look at this though, y'all. Look at this.
Talk of social media as usual. He's the algorithm king, the YouTube god, social media guy. He didn't crack the Da Vinci Code. Charleston White, man, he's back.
What's up, man? Yeah, the new nigga kid on the comedy block. I'm officially my career as a stand-up comedian now.
You said it. I'm gonna have to check. After the live.
After all these years of working together,
normally
I've never seen so many people
when you
mad
do
at you as they are right now.
Oh, they here right now?
Every interview I've done, your name comes up. Every barbecue, Easter just passed. Your name was all the old heads that during Easter was bringing you up. Your name's everywhere right now.
For what? What I done this time? Yeah,
I
done something.
Hey, King J, what time you sent?
Of course, the Gilly situation, man. A lot of people.
I just was asleep. If you just sent it while I was asleep. But normally I get I get an alert if something come through, and I ain't getting no alert.
You know, a lot of people love you, but this is that one thing where people just don't agree with you.
Oh, all right. Well, hold on.
They agree with King Von. They agree with Dirk. They agree with Julio Fulio. I remember I talked to Bibby's dad. I've talked to Tuka's mom.
It said Keep It G News.
Man, they done FBG ducks.
If it said Keep It G News, it came to me.
So why is it?
Oh yeah. That's me, then. That's me. Oh, salute y'all. It must ain't come to you. I'm down in the basement. So, but listen to shout out to King J for the Cash App, man. Yo, listen to this guy though, y'all. Listen to the hypocrisy in him. And it's like he keeps showing hypocrisy, and people in the comments is just disregarding everything. Like, oh, this shit is insane, y'all. It's insane, y'all. And I told y'all Charleston White is playing into the ignorance of the black community. The ignorant people that don't know, that's how he making his money.
It's only two outcomes of this life, right? So why they so mad now? When we watch drill music evolve and erupt, and if I'm not mistaken, Chief Keef's new song is dissing Tuka. Oh, one of Chief Keef's new song is dissing Tuka.
Yep.
So
keep relating itself to the ignorance. This is supposed to be a college educated man. That's what he say. Keep relating himself to Chief Keef, King Von, young what it is. People under 30. Chief Keef still under 30. You 40 plus. Why are you relating yourself to them, man? Y'all don't got no relation. Not in no way. Chief Keef is from O-Block. Charleston White admit he had a great childhood. Mother got him everything he wanted. Can't relate yourself to them, but let's go ahead. Let's continue.
Here we go again. I'm making everybody look like a hypocrite, but because Gilly is one of their favorite celebrities, it's easy to feel sorry for him and be mad at me. And let
me say this to y'all, because this is something that people always say. I don't give a fuck about no celebrity. You feel me? So a lot of people rebuttal when you have to say something about Charleston White is, oh, you just know, cause you just hear a celebrity. It ain't about no fucking celebrity, yo. You don't disrespect nobody's dead child, yo. You don't disrespect nobody's child anyway. On any level. If you got a problem with that person, you take it out with that person. But if you're noticing, this is where we hit it at. We hit it to a place where is no levels of disrespect. I'm talking disrespect can go anywhere. I just watched a video with the girl, Akbar V, disrespected gloss up children. But this is what's being promoted into our community. And when I tell people it's dangerous, they don't understand why. When I tell people what he is doing is dangerous, they don't understand why. It's dangerous because you're going to have copycats. And so far as entertainment, that's what everybody says, entertainment, but entertainment can become reality real fast. Pay attention to what's going on. It might be entertainment now. 5 years down the line, we still moving this way. It's going to become reality. But people are not ready for that conversation. No, he's not here to help. He's not here to help. He's here to monetize. He done told y'all that. He done told y'all that. Because I'm going to tell you why I talk about it. Because a lot of these people is not for the people. You got to weed out the fake, man. That's what's wrong with our community. We got too many of these niggas that's just here to monetize and infiltrate. Cause all type of disruption and then leave with a bag. And we still in the same position. That's why I talks about these people. You can go back. I've been talking the same way for 4 years. I've been talking the same way. I didn't just come on the internet talking about these niggas. I've been talking about these type of people for 4 years before I ever knew who he was. Everybody not on the same teams, man. And we got to weed out these people that's not on the same team. Stop letting them flip-flop and cross over and still receive support because they the only ones that win. And we lose in the end.
Telling everybody who mad at me, suck that nigga son. Give a fuck about that nigga son. That nigga son was playing gangster. And gangsters go to jail. And when gangsters...
Yo, how do we know his son was playing gangster? Where's the footage of his son playing gangster? Now, I know he was outside. I know he wanted to be in the neighborhood, but where's the footage of him playing gangster? Everybody that live in the cities ain't gangster. Everybody that's in the cities not playing gangster. You got people living in trenches. I'm talking about the worst trenches of America that go to work every single day. Ain't never picked up a pack. Ain't never sold a drug. Ain't never thought about harming nobody.
Go to jail, I don't cry. And I don't have no respect for the dead, homie. I don't have no respect for the dead.
There you go.
I have respect for my neighbor.
There you go. He don't have no respect for the dead, right? I know that. I figured that. It wasn't. I knew that. Charlie G. I knew that. You can tell it wasn't meant for him. But the way this guy is spinning the narrative, he's spinning the narrative like it was meant for him, and he was no, he wasn't. You can tell he only got hit once. The other guy got hit 3 times. And I told y'all in one of my last live, I said, y'all bet he don't even believe in karma. Yo, the way he has said it, he's going to tell people that God ain't real. And people going to be like, yeah, I think he right. I'm telling you, pay attention to what's going on, man. Pay attention to what's going on.
I honor my mother and my father.
I think it just came through, King J.
I love my brother. I pray for my enemies.
But what I was going to say is, this man just said he don't care about the dead. So how was he coming off so strong on King Von and how can you can't say both things, man? And it's like, yo, the average viewer that watches him doesn't pay this any attention. He came out talking about them dissing the dead and how wrong it was for them to diss the dead, but just came on this huge platform and said, I don't care nothing about nobody dead. Yo, come on, yo. We gotta be smarter than that as black people, y'all.
Nigga, but I don't give a damn about the dead. When I go to the graveyard, I walk on top of the tombstone.
You're right, never too late.
All right, Johnny, Gus has a very tricky putt for birdie.
Just because you picked up a pack don't mean you playing against Steve, man. People gotta survive. And watch what he admit about Philadelphia. Watch what he admit about Philadelphia.
Spit on the grave. Yeah, nigga, I don't give a damn about the dead. Y'all do. I respect the living. So I'm saying to all y'all people, how can y'all have so much respect and honor?
This whole interview was dangerous.
For the dead, but not honor your mother and your father. So, nigga, I don't give a damn who mad. I done said worse before. And I'm going to say worse again.
Did this Gillie Charleston White back and forth, did it start with the Pop Hunter situation?
Yep. That's where all this started from. Because I didn't know who Gillie the King was. I just saw the Pop Hunter situation. We done that interview, right? And that's when Philly banned me. Back then, that's when I first had my problem with Philly. They was hollering about I couldn't come to Philly, what they was gonna do. So Gillie the King, or whatever the nigga name is, he jumped in my inbox and said, "Is there a problem, Goofy?"
And he had every right to do that. You disrespected that man's child. That's like he trying to play victim like Gillie started it. But you got on this huge platform with over 1.5 million. I told Sean, man, send me an interview. Sean Cott want to go viral. Man, put me on it. I guarantee we go viral. He playing victim, but he started the whole thing.
And when I see you, I'm gonna slap you. And my response was, nigga, you ain't never slapped a nigga who will kill you. So we've been going back and forward.
So he hopped in your DM.
Now he hopped in my DM.
Okay.
Remember, I screenshotted it and sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. I remember.
So when his son,
straight up, appreciate it, KJ.
I remember being on live.
Cash apps count.
Broke.
People be the same. I was against it for a while, but YouTube only paid once a month.
I consider a partner, Kareem Blitz, out of New York, got on my live.
King Hayes, what it do?
He was chastening Gillie, saying this is what you get. You promote these lyrics. You promote this energy. As a matter of fact, Gillie, when you had King Von and Dirk on y'all podcast, and they started singing the songs about smoking Tuka, y'all were dancing. Y'all were dancing to it. When Pooh Shiesty called home from prison, and they were talking big dog talk. They wasn't rebuking that shit. When Jay Prince was on there making threats, they didn't check Jay Prince. So
just because they was wrong, just let me get this straight. Basically, he's saying since they was wrong, he can be wrong. When has that ever been the solution to any problems, y'all? Because a lot of people think he's the solution. So when has that ever been a solution to any problem? When have two wrongs ever made it right? Yeah, man,
From
straight
day
up.
one, I've been against it. If your kid die playing gangster, I will laugh. If me and you get
He's
into
definitely
it
gotta
and your
wake up,
kid
yo.
die
He
in a
leading
car
them niggas.
accident,
I told you, he leading them niggas into a Baltimore back block, yo, where everybody gonna get robbed and he the only one gonna walk away. He taking everybody right into the ocean and he gonna flip the boat and put on the motherfucker and put on a life jacket. I'm trying to tell you, man, what he doing, man. People don't see it though.
I laugh. If your kid fall out the car and get run over by a truck, I laugh.
Listen to him, yo.
If me and you get into it and your baby get molested, I make mockery of your baby getting molested. So fuck your baby, nigga.
All of this is to go viral. All of this is to go. He don't mean none of this. But he's saying it's to go viral. But what makes it dangerous is because people is going to copy this formula. And right now it's entertainment, but eventually it's going to be reality. This is going to be the typical mind frame of our community. This is going to be the typical mind frame of our community. If we don't put some type of muzzle on what he got going on.
Like you are your kids. I'm that kind of nigga. It's no different than a gang banging nigga when they ride through our neighborhoods and shoot these guns. Knowing that.
Did I say that? Who watched that live? Who watched that live when I said that? Well, he is different, ain't no different than the gangbanger that's selling drugs, that's selling dope to the community and then throwing a cookout. I said that. That's what I'm saying. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing is tearing the community down. And he ain't tearing it down to rebuild it. He's tearing it down because it's money and tearing down the community. He's making money tearing down the community. He tells people that, right, King J, you was there, you remember? He just admitted it. He tells people that all the time. He's tearing down the community because he's making money off of it. And that's it. It's no message. It's no none of that. A salute to the somebody sent me a cash app.
If you struggle finding sounds and samples that work for you, then you have to check out this plugin. It's called Arcade, and it's my #1 go-to for building tracks. What I love
salute the SL for the $5. Salute the King J for the $30 cash app.
All in one. If
no different when Kobe Bryant got in his helicopter and they said, "Hey Kobe, it's not safe for us to fly," and Kobe said, "Fly anyway." And put everybody's life in jeopardy. He didn't consider those other people.
You see him?
Nigga, I don't either sometimes.
He's telling y'all, he is telling people, he is selling the community. All you gotta do is read between the lines. It is no different from Kobe getting on a plane, knowing it was dangerous weather, and saying, "I'm riding anyway." Put everybody in jeopardy. He's telling people, "I'm putting everybody in jeopardy." Because it's profitable for me.
Am I wrong? I want to be wrong sometime when a nigga fucking with me. When a nigga fucking with me, I want to be as wrong as possible. So, nigga, I want to be wrong. Gilly's son and fuck Gilly. But this is how this came about. I showed that nigga some compassion, my nigga, when his son got killed.
You did.
I openly showed compassion, and people
on Saycheesetv too. On Saycheesetv.
Yeah, I showed compassion.
He showed compassion on Saycheesetv and then straight flipped immediately when Sean Cotton stuff pressing him about it. That's what happened. He just admitted that on Saycheesetv is when Gilly inboxed him like, "Yo, what you got a problem with me, goofy?" So I don't know how Sean Cotton gonna come back and try to stand beside him when he know goddamn well that's not what happened.
I poured my heart out for the man because I put myself in his shoes. Now I did this openly in front of everybody. Somebody wrote a book, the author of my book. I got a children's book out called "Every Neighborhood Needs a Mr. Charleston." Mr. Gaines wrote the book. Mr. Gaines is a former elected official out of Detroit.
I
out
don't
of
know,
Michigan.
y'all. I don't know.
He used to be a commissioner in Michigan. So he's wrote several books. So he's a fan of Wallow and Gillie. He's a fan of Charleston White. So by him being a fan of Charleston White and Wallow,
no, yo, they haven't. The people haven't caught on, y'all. After we watch this video, I'm gonna go to the comments. People haven't caught on yet. He still got a great deal of support. Yo, people actually agree with this. They think it's some type of devious plot or some type of plot to get the community. Like, yo, it's crazy, y'all.
So, you know, I openly showed compassion, homie. So the dude promoting the book, Mr. Gaines.
The dude. He called him the dude this time. Last time he was a friend of mine. That's why I said somebody on his end watching my channel. Last time it was a friend of mine. Now it's the dude. The dude, Mr. Gaines. Well, how the dude, Mr. Gaines, promoting the book, but you got 75 books in your house? You got all the books. Y'all got together and put these books out, yo. That whole thing with Gilly was a play to promote these books. But he ain't gonna tell people that. And Sean Cotton not gonna dig deep enough for that to come out. Because that's not, you know, this is Money Man. But what people gotta realize, even with Vlad and all these up, step outside the normal. Like they want to interview the same people, yo, but there's a lot of people out here with voices, yo, that can probably do bigger numbers than these people, yo. Like, it's multiple different perceptions and multiple different thought processes in this world, yo, that people will attach to. All they got to do is see it.
And Gilly, you know, he got disrespectful. You know, why you working with this dude? He's a rat. He's a snitch. He ain't never been nothing in his 20s. And I'm saying, nigga, is that how y'all celebrities?
No, I don't think so either, King Jack.
Because y'all became celebrities and we were single dads raising our children while you were writing rap lyrics on the road. Nigga, we was at home raising our kids, making right choices where I don't have to snitch. See, I ain't been no criminal, homie. I wasn't no criminal in my 20s. I wasn't no criminal in my 30s. I've never been an adult criminal. So
how could he just admitted that he never been a criminal? So this is not a guy that was involved in streets and now he denounces them. You feel me? This is a guy that, from what it looked like to me, he wanted to be a part of the streets, but he never fit the criteria. He never fit the bill. He never fit the bill, y'all. So this looked like a guy that's made it his duty to diminish the character of the street guy because he never fit in. And now, since he got a voice, if you pay attention to how he moving just like the street guy. Just like the person he denounced. He's in the strip club tossing money. He talking reckless on the internet. He's moving just like the people that he said he never was a part of.
Nigga, so, I said, well, damn, this how this nigga really feel.
Look at him.
Even if
Rolex watch. Check him out. Rolex watch, multiple rings.
Son died.
Look like a dope dealer to me.
I went out my way and chastised a friend and told my friend, nah, homie, you wrong. Nigga, you gonna do this?
Promoting Bitcoin.
So, nigga, I take my compassion back. Your son. Nigga, as a matter of fact, I hope the killers are forgiven.
Yeah, it was terrible. They only interview the same people.
Long life of redemption.
They only interview the same people.
Sleep. I ain't lost one sleep, nigga, over my
They gatekeeping.
Ever felt trapped by endless ads
They
while
gatekeep.
watching your favorite videos? One click on privacyadblocker.com and say goodbye.
I've never lost sleep over our victims. So I pray that his nigga live a long life of redemption.
He just said he never lost sleep over his victim. But he did an interview a while ago talking about he told his brother if he want to come home, he have to show compassion to his victim. He said another interview, he said he apologized to the families of his victim. But now I never lost no sleep. I hope the killers of Gilly's son live a long life. Yo, I say two things can be true at the same time, yo, but not this. One of them is a lie. One of them is a lie. Yeah, hell yeah. Got the whole dope boy fit. Gold teeth in his mouth. But these are the people that he talking against. He only talked against them so he can beat them.
And don't lose 1 ounce of sleep over Cheese. I think Cheese got what he deserved, nigga. Like every gangster who died in the streets, they get what they deserve. Like every gangster go to jail, nigga, they get what they deserve.
Now he's selling Cheese was a gangster. Now he's selling that to people. Cheese was a gangster. Where's evidence that Cheese ever harmed anybody? Where is it? I seen Cheese arguing on the internet, no different from what Charleston White did. And he don't like when people press him about it, it's just words. Where's any evidence of Gillie's son harming another person? Whoever came to the internet said Gillie's son punched me in my mouth or robbed me or smacked me with a strap. I mean, there's no evidence of that.
So who crying for a gangster nigga who got killed?
Yeah, he want to be a rapper.
Who feel bad because we making mockery of a gangster who got killed? Ain't this what we do in the black community?
When?
We did it with FBG Duck. We did it with Tuka. We did it with King Von. We did it with Nipsey. We did it with Tupac. We did it with Biggie.
When?
What make this boy so special when we can't joke about his death?
Yo, when did
And
niggas...
who made up the rule that you can't talk about dead people? Show me where you...
You made them up. Yo, where's the history of people dissing Pac at this death? Biggie at this death? Nipsey, oh, he the only one that been doing that shit. But where's the history before that? Now, that Tuka, all that Chicago stuff, but them boys had real problems. He just admitted that if you disrespect him, dissing the dead is not off limits. Like, yo, the man just talk in circles, man. He talking in circles, and it's foolish that people follow this shit.
You can't work. Show me where you ain't supposed to talk about the dead. And then
he said you ain't supposed to talk about the dead. He said it. He put Tuka mother, and he put all them dead rappers' mothers on camera, man, and had them cry in front of the world. But then come back and say, who said you can't disrespect the dead? Nigga, you. and it always been the thing before you. Until Chicago brought it into the world. This dissing the dead been brought into the world, yo, within the last 15 years. But it was a time, yo, where you never disrespected the dead, man. But we following behind him, it's gonna become the normal. It's already becoming the normal. You see the kids?
Then show me where karma is real. Where karma go get you for talking about the dead. I'm still waiting for white people to get their karma for slavery. Slavery lasted 400 years. How long we been out of slavery? And white folks still ain't got their karma.
Man.
What about the police officer who was rehired for Tamir Rice? He ain't got his karma.
How do we know? We don't know what's going on in that man's personal life.
I don't believe in karma. And I think you can make fun of the dead and nothing go happen to you.
Now,
this is sad.
I do want to talk about the karma thing because you called your son on live.
Hell yeah.
And a lot of people are
he don't believe in karma. About, remember I said that. I said that in one of my lives. I said, I bet he don't even believe in karma. Next, he gonna tell people he don't believe in God, and people gonna be like, you know what? We haven't seen him. I'm trying to tell you, y'all. He might be right. I think he got a point. You know what? I think I agree with Charleston, man. I don't think he real, man. I think we just appeared on this earth, and we just living, and we ain't got karma. Not real. You can't speak things into existence, and we just. I'm telling you, y'all, pay attention to where his messages hit it, man. It's hit it down a dangerous path, yo.
You're letting energy into your son's life now. Now people are wishing, and they know you got a son, so they want something to bad happen to your son, so it could be a ha-ha, this and that.
Well,
I've helped non-tech people get into tech and land multiple six-figure cyber.
Hell yeah, I already know that, so I'm a strong believer in energy. I hadn't seen it.
Why is YMW Melly still alive? If energy and karma is real,
YMW Melly been in prison jail for 5 years.
Let me see.
Stories with V, what it
Do
do?
you get energy and karma for words or for actions?
Actions.
Actions
Both.
or words?
Both.
Actions.
Both. And Sean knows that. But to give Charleston an out, he just gonna choose one. Or maybe Charleston tricked him. You know, sometimes people do that. They give you two choices and none of them is really good ideas. You know, they give you two choices, but you don't really want none of them, but the average person to pick one. Both. You receive karma from your words and your actions.
Come on now. My son don't rap gangster. My son is not a criminal. My son is not a popular, well-known rapper.
Yeah, I think so
Walking
too,
around
yo.
with jewelry.
And it's fucked up, yo,
My
because
son is
he bringing it on
unrecognizable
himself.
to the world. What energy gonna come for him? Because his
So in
dad
every
said, "Hey,
book,
let me
in
teach
every
you."
book it talks about, he even said it. He say Cheese paid for his father's sins. Recently. He said that recently. Guess people forgot about that in the comments. Wait till y'all see the comments, y'all.
This nigga who can't call this son.
It's the comments that piss me off. It's not even really him. It's the fact that it's so many of us that can't see through it is what frustrates me.
So if karma and energy is real, what about all the good karma that I'm supposed to get for working with the kids? Why don't nobody ever say, "Hey, man, you got some good energy coming"?
Maybe,
You never heard people say that.
maybe that's how he got. Maybe that's how he got the way he is. You know, you making a lot of money now, Charleston. Maybe your work with the kids paid off and put you in this position. But you wronging it because you got in this position and you're not upholding the same morals and principles. Let's just say this is a we could just use this as a example. You're not holding the same morals and principles that you had to get there. You're making a lot of money now. Maybe that's all the payback that you did for helping working with them kids. I mean, it's a possibility.
Never hear people say, "Hey, you've been taking care of kids for so long, you got some great karma coming." You never heard people say that. So I don't believe karma or energy. Because if energy is really
straight
real,
up.
when do white people get theirs for their hateful energy? All the Karens, all the women who done accused niggas of wrongfully raping them.
A lot of them currents.
When do they get theirs?
A lot of currents that got fired, and we don't know what's going on in
karma and
people's
energy is really
personal
real.
life, man.
And why don't
For him to
people
even make
ever
that.
say this for doing good? Why is karma always associated with bad?
That's not true. That's not
Why?
true.
So I don't believe in none of that shit, my nigga.
I believe
you
I'm going to
reap
get
what
where
you
I'm
sow.
going because I'm doing good. I do good by people around me, the people close to me. I'm giving a real message. That's what been driving me and taking me where I am now. So it don't just apply for bad. It applies for good as well. He knows this. But it's controversial to say otherwise.
You don't reap in what you say. Because if you really reap energy and karma in what you say, we'll all be in trouble for the things we say in relationships.
Yo, everybody, now look.
We'll all be in trouble
You can't look out for everybody, man. You can't look out for everybody. You know, everybody don't deserve the same respect. Everybody don't deserve the same you. So if you found yourself in that situation, everybody have found themselves in that situation, being nice. You gotta, was it G5 1992? You gotta be more selective about who you are too, you know, because that matters. Treat people right that's going to treat you right. A lot of people don't deserve it.
We say to our baby mamas and our baby daddies, we'll all be in trouble for the things we say in the car when we get cut off in road rage. If karma and energy is really real. So I don't believe none of that. I don't think nothing
Do
gonna
your
happen
mother
to
got
my
a
son.
drug problem?
So what was Gillie's son karma? What did he do in life?
I'm gonna
What
tell
did
you.
Tamir?
I'm gonna tell you what Gilly's son karma was. Gilly's son shouldn't have been down there, and I'm sure Gilly told his son not to be down there, And y'all know I've said on numerous times, yo, you gotta watch the company you keep, because whenever them shots get to flying, it's always, I don't know why it's this way. Charleston White don't believe in karma. I do. But it's probably 60% of the time, yo, the person, the target never is going to be the one die. It's going to be the person that was least culpable. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. That's why she's stealing from you, bro. Perks is a serious habit. It's always been that way, man. And that's why, in my opinion, it happened like that, you know, because he shouldn't have been down there. His father didn't paid away enough for them to get them away from that neighborhood, but he still wanted to be down there, and I get it. You know, the streets is especially because he's from around there. Y'all gotta think, y'all, this not Gillie's son that he had when he got rich. Gillie just got rich. That probably was his neighborhood. That's probably where he was from. And he was hanging with his homeboys. But once Gillie made the money to take them out of that situation, yo, he should have distanced himself, yo, and he didn't, yo. And that, in my opinion, that's probably why it happened. Yo, his videos where Gillie was talking to his son about hanging outside and being in the streets. Yo, but the streets is undefeated, yo. Once the streets get a hold on a person, yo, it's hard. Yo, the streets is going to give him back when it's ready to give him back. No minute sooner or later. The streets is going to give him back when it's ready to give him back. And it might not be how you know what I mean, how he went. Might not come back. That's the dangers of the streets. The streets is going to override any parenting. That's why you got to keep your kids away from that shit off the rip. Don't ever give them the allure of street life is the way to go. But you got to remember too, y'all, Gillie had this child was damn near Gillie age. So he more than likely grew up with him. That's why I promote, yo, you shouldn't have kids till 25. You know, when you 18, 19, you having kids, especially if you're in the street show, more times than not, your child is going to be growing up the same way you grew up. And you're going to be teaching them what you know. And at 18, 19, 20 years old, you don't really know much to be teaching the child.
Rice, Trayvon Martin, what karma got them where they at? And when do George Zimmerman get his karma?
Yeah, straight up, G-Man.
Think about this. George Zimmerman sold the Skittles and the gun. And George Zimmerman got a lawsuit out against Trayvon Martin and mom and daddy. When do he get his karma? When do the Catholic priests get their karma for all the molestation that they did?
Yeah, that's serious.
When do the child sex traffickers get their karma?
Yo, we don't know what happens to none of these people.
When do the politicians get their karma?
Like his whole point right now. His whole point right now is irrelevant. We don't know what's going on in George Zimmerman's life. We don't know what happened with none of these people he's mentioning. It just sounds good. He's just using these people as figures because we know what they did. We know what we think they're involved in. So it sounds good to say, where's their karma? But we don't know what's going on in them people's personal life. Them people could be fucked up. They could be on fucking heavy drugs. I mean,
only fuck.
They could go home and cry at the end of the night.
Because you never heard rich people talk about karma. Because they rob, steal, kill, and destroy. You never heard rich people talk about karma. That's a poor person's concept. See? And by the way, that's
Charleston White then adapted that mind frame. That's why he's selling out the community. He then adapted the mind frame that if I'm going to get rich, I got to leave these people behind. I got to do whatever I got to do to get rich. I can't worry about these people. So so just like the rappers selling death and destruction to get rich, just like Sexy Red and Sukiana is selling degrading black women to get rich, he's selling disrespect to the black culture, disrespect to black people in general to get rich. He telling people there's no message. He's not the savior. He's not none of these things that people think he is. He's selling the black community to get rich. He tells you in every interview. In every interview. Listen to him again. Let's take it back just a little bit.
When do the child sex traffickers get their karma? When do the politicians get their karma? Why is karma only for poor people? Because you never hear rich people talk about karma. Because they rob, steal, kill, and destroy. You never hear rich people talk about karma. That's a poor person's concept. See? And by the way, that's a Buddhist belief.
Let me ask you this, though. Because I've seen you get into it with a lot of people.
I told you. That's a poor. You never hear rich people. So just because they selling out and they stepping on people, that's what he's doing, y'all. He's selling out and he's going to step on whoever he got to step on to get his next meal. He didn't adapt the mind frame of other people. You know, I ain't going to say no names, but people that know. He didn't adapt that mind frame as a black man. And the crazy thing about it is black people were supporting it. That's why he used Gillie's son Death to sell his books, to promote his books. Yeah, Harry, ain't nobody, people just gonna believe it. That man used Gillie's son to sell his books. If Sean wanted to construct a real interview, he should have brought that up to him. Because I know he know, because I know he know. Somebody watching. He used that man's son to sell his books, y'all. That's all he did. That's all he did. The whole play was the setup.
But don't you feel like sometimes, well, everybody you get into it with, do you always got to go below the belt?
Yeah.
Why?
I go to below the belt with my wife. If me and my brother arguing, nigga, that's why your daddy don't come see you, nigga. That's why your grandmama on your daddy.
Yeah, he gonna say he don't believe in God next.
I go to below the belt with anybody I have an altercation with. Because, nigga, when the gloves are off, the gloves are off. Who fight with limitations? Who put restrictions on fight?
Yo, so since when has that been the mind frame of the black man? That sounds like a black woman talking. That sounds like a woman talking. Since when has that been the general perception of black men in America? Joe said I go below the belt with my wife. Listen to some of the things that he said or he would say if the opportunity presented itself to his wife.
Well, man, homie, when we into it, nothing is off limits. Even if you my woman. Yeah, that's why your daddy tried to when you was a kid.
Yeah, what type of shit is that, yo?
That's why your daddy will let you in your sister. Ho got me f***ed up. Now, I'm a mean motherfucker when we argue. You been not, man, I'm a mean motherfucker.
Since I thought man was supposed to be able to have some level of self-control. That sounds like some emotional behavior to me. Maybe I'm tripping. But that sounds very emotional. That's typically something you hear from women. Women can't control their emotions when they argue. You know, they let their emotions get the best of them. They say things that they probably wouldn't have said. But now it's being promoted to black men because he's saying it.
So let me be. Because you already know what kind of mouth I got.
Hell yeah. They lost, man. Charleston White is playing in the ignorance of the black community. The people that listen to Charleston White and believe his message is ignorant. They just don't know. And I done had several of them. It's one in the comments now. They can't refute anything I'm saying. They can never refute anything I'm saying about Charleston White because what I'm saying is the facts. It can't be refuted. But he's going to stand beside him just because they like him, just because they want to believe in him. And that's typical when you're dealing with black people, y'all. We've been in, as a whole, as a community, we've been in this situation so long as a community that we willing to grab on to anything that resembles change. And Charleston White resembles change to a lot of people. So people is willing to grab on to it, but in reality, he's going to be the only person that wins. Everybody else is going to lose. He's going to grab a big bag of money and he's going to walk off into the sunlight. And the destruction that he's going to leave behind is going to be devastating. He's leaving devastating destruction behind. Look at the people following him. Once people see that this is a way out, be disrespectful. A lot of people see that now, yo. You know how hard it is to keep morals and principles online? That's why we saying all the plays. That's why we saying some of the things that we saying, because niggas is selling out to get paid. And it's being promoted from him and others. He ain't the only one. He just the loudest one.
Let me be.
Now, I mean, multiple people said you're banned from Philly.
You say I'm banned from Philly?
Well,
They said that 5 years ago. And when I went to Philly, I sold out.
Straight up. He don't abide by him.
I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I made $49,000 in the last 30 days.
I'm telling you what he doing.
Luckily,
And it's the thing, y'all.
Yeah,
I don't even think he believe half of this. But he's selling the community out, yo, to get paid. That's what he's doing. He's selling all this negativity, all this confusion into the community to get paid. The same thing the drill rapper does. That's why he always related himself to the drill rapper. You know, they self-deaf into the community. Like I said, same thing, Sexy Rick. He's doing the same thing, just on another level. And he's getting a lot of money off doing it. But he's acting like he's for the people. Because he needs the people. Because ain't too many corporations gonna get behind this type of rhetoric. That's why I mean by he's playing into the ignorance of the community.
Everywhere they say I'm banned from. But, nigga, I ain't never
listen to what he said about Philly, though.
Other than going to do a comedy show.
Now, you heard everything he said leading up to this. Listen to what he said about Philly now.
In Atlantic City, New Jersey, I don't have a big fan base in Philly. I go where my fans are. I wouldn't go to Utah. I ain't shit in Utah for me. I'm a Southern guy. Philly is more segregated than the South.
I don't know, Kenny Mac.
Philly conditions.
The ignorant people in the community.
If you stay for 3 days, it's depressing.
And probably some people behind him.
Very depressing.
He don't hold up no mirror.
It's like The Walking Dead.
Charleston White is the mirror.
Outside of Kingston.
He is the mirror.
I rode through there.
Oh, you talking about Kensington?
So listen. So let me ask you this. F around and find out. You say Charleston White is the mirror. So you don't have no problem with Charleston White he's doing exactly what he say he's against. Charleston White talks about this and the dead, about the drill rappers, but he's doing exactly what he said he's against. That's holding up the mirror to you? That's what you consider holding up the mirror. Holding up the mirror would be showing y'all what this is, but doing otherwise. He is the mirror. He's not holding up no mirror. He is the mirror. Big clown. Whole circus for real.
Yeah, Kensington. So it's not a vibrant place. I'm a vibrant nigga. I like strip clubs. Philly ain't got no motherfucking strip clubs.
Straight up.
Got a few of them.
Nigga, they ain't got like what we know.
It ain't like ecstasy and shit like that, nah.
That's what I'm saying. So to come from the South in a metropolitan area like Dallas, Fort Worth, to go to Philly, you wouldn't want to stay long because just the visual environment, just the visual of how the environment looks, homie, it looks gloomy. The buildings are old. And I'm saying this when I was there. How can
exactly, young?
Thrive
exactly.
Here? Look at these conditions.
Exactly. He done adapted the mind of the rich and famous. Exactly. He's selling the community just like they are. That's what it is, y'all. There's no message. He is selling the community just like the rapper, like you know, I said it a few times already. That's what he doing.
Kids, homie, and the violence amongst the youth is unlike no other. So if that's the case, then the future for Philly doesn't look bright because the children are 100% of the future.
See here what it did.
The conditions that these children are born and grow up in. You look at the lack of resources.
Listen to what he's saying about Philly, though.
These conditions. You look at the despair, homie, who's gonna thrive out of those conditions? Who's gonna make it out of those conditions?
How can he say that? How can on one hand you acknowledge problems that's going on in these cities, Philly, Chicago? How can you acknowledge that, but then shame the products that's coming out of it? How can you acknowledge that it's a problem, a serious problem? Who's going to thrive coming out of these cities? But when the people do thrive, you shame them. But you know their upbringing. You know more than likely what they seen growing up. It don't make sense. Instead of trying to help them, he want to shame them. Help them see something different. Teach them something different. But shaming them is not going to help anything. That's just going to make it worse. Man, right. I covered a story where Lord Child got killed in Fort Worth. Charleston White didn't speak nothing about it.
So the city don't put back into the infrastructure. When you look at the grassroots organizations.
Yeah, if y'all want to support the channel, you hit the cash at Baltimore Swag. Do not
I was gonna go back and do trash pickup.
Super chat.
Remember,
I don't know where that go at.
Allen Iverson, Big Reed, to come do community work there. So I started studying the conditions. Wallow and Gillie trying to go do prison reform while uplifting gangster codes, rules, and ethics on a podcast in the light.
Welcome
right.
to Flatiron School.
Right.
This is where you
good point, QG.
Works, where the whole point of
good point. He complain about violence, but glorify straps and all other stuff in the young girls.
Got playing gangster, talking gangster, and the daddy still acting gangster. Who got compassion?
No, you're right. It's ignorance. You're right. You're right, Patrick. They don't understand change. They don't even know what change look like. You got to realize, some of these people in these environments never even left their block. Baltimore White, what it do? They never even left their block, man. They don't know nothing outside of that neighborhood. They probably ain't even been downtown. Like, we got to realize. And it's crazy, because Charleston White supposed to did all this community work, but he never was a part of these communities. He never was a part of these communities that he's trying to help, So that's kind of awkward to me. Like, how can you really speak to these children? That's why he said it wasn't working. That's why he couldn't relate to these kids, because he wasn't one of them. He was a wannabe. He was a kid that was privileged growing up. His mother was like a superintendent or some shit. She had a right. Matter of fact, I think he said she was she worked for General Motors. She retired. That's good money. Especially in the time he grew up, that was great money. So he can't relate to these. He couldn't relate to them children. That's why it didn't work for him. And he was just a part of the program. It wasn't his program. But to come out so strongly and denounce these children, it's crazy. Because you don't know about them. You don't understand growing up in Philly. You don't understand growing up in Baltimore. You don't understand growing up in New Orleans and Chicago. Like, shit is real. Shit is rough. Messiah the One, what it do?
When y'all didn't have no compassion for Miss Dominique, Tuka's mother.
Yeah, he's square, Kenny Mac. He's square. That's what I'm saying. Charleston White dissed the rappers to become them. He's a square. He was one of the ones that watched from the outside, watched from the bleachers, that wanted to be a part of the in crowd, but he never fit the criteria. That's why they did the dumbass shit. That's why they went to jail for that dumbass shit. Shit was stupid. It was trying to be a part of something. They went to go steal some coats. And that's why it happened to him how it happened to him, because he had no business doing it. He had no business even being in that situation. That's why it happened to him like that. That's why his mother told him to snitch. That's why he still got a co-defendant still locked up, 99 years or something.
That nigga and anybody who mad about what I'm saying, my tune ain't changed. I've been saying dead rapper nigga kids. I said Nipsey Hussle. I said, fuck King Von. Drakeo the Ruler, Slim 4. I've been saying these niggas. Who's surprised about this? And I'm gonna say some more. Gillie, I'm gonna say some more dead kids, nigga. I said the kids at the Uvalde school shooting. Nigga, I said them kids at Sandy Hook school shooting.
No moles.
Them white kids, them Mexican kids, nigga. Them ain't our babies. And he ain't no baby. That's a grown nigga got killed in the streets, nigga. Cute about no grown nigga getting killed in the streets. I care about babies dying.
You don't think the power of the tongue is real though?
No. Because if the power of the tongue is real, all that shit my mama been talking about prosperity and
hit that like button, subscribe if you
new,
man.
She ain't got no rewards and she been paying tithes and all. No, hell no. Hell no, that tongue, the power of the tongue ain't real. Why a nigga can't talk his way to no money then?
Exactly.
Nigga be
exactly.
Nigga, I'm for the hit.
What Charleston White does, he talk good shit sometimes, but you can't talk good then burn that community down at the same time. And that's what he do. Like I said, it's no different from the drill rapper. It's no different from the dope boy that's selling dope to the community all week and then throwing a cookout. I mean, he throw a cookout once a month. There's no difference. One deed cancels out the other one. One is so bad and treacherous to the community that what you doing on the other hand don't even matter. That's what he doing, man. Yeah, shots and salute to Uncle T, man. Real one. Uncle T need that spot. Real one.
Boy, I just my year old. Nigga, why a nigga can't talk his way to no money if the power of the tongue is real?
He talked his way into money.
That's all I want to know.
Charles White.
Why a nigga can't talk his way into success if the power of the tongue is real?
Sean Kai said, well, you talked your way. That's how you got on. You got on by talking. He talked his way into success.
All I'm saying,
and it started out positive.
None of that. I believe
but it went way
you
left.
reap what you sow.
Right, like Nino Brown. That's what Charleston White is, the Nino Brown of the internet.
When actions, not you get back what
he's doing is very dangerous because it's going people. He's selling money over moles for one. He's selling the community for two, and people got to worry about the copycats. And right now it's entertainment, but entertainment will become reality. Don't you know how they say if you tell a lie enough, it becomes the truth? It's the same thing. It's the same concept. He tell a lie enough, it becomes the truth. He do this enough, he sell this disrespect to the community enough, this is going to become the community. Yeah, but he came up to become a rapper. You're right, he came up off disrespecting rappers to become one. To become one. I can show you videos. He got diamond chains on, gold teeth in his mouth, in the strip club tossing money, looking like Future.
You say, because you say a lot of shit.
Disrespects his wife.
People say a lot of shit they don't mean and they don't do. But nigga, I mean every goddamn thing I say.
He lying.
I mean everything I say because I think about the things I say.
He lying.
What did people around you say? Like your mom or maybe Dewberry or there's people in your circle. Do they agree with everything you do? Like, is there somebody in your circle that's like, Charles,
I can tell.
taking it too far, my nigga?
I can tell with this situation, Sean Cotton wasn't feeling it. But for content purposes, he let him rock out. But you can tell how he's asking these questions, and Charleston is giving them these responses. You can tell that he really ain't like, man, this man tripping. Why? Is he gonna trip off of it some more?
Hell no.
Is that because you don't allow people in your circle that don't agree with you? Like you like people that agree with everything you do? Or they just y'all all think alike?
We all think alike.
Why do Sean Cotton keep giving them an out? That was a great question. Do you just hang around people that agree with everything you do? He should have left it like that. He asked two good questions, y'all, but if you notice, he gave him an option. Don't give him an option. Ask that direct question, and I guarantee Charles White would have been stumped. He wouldn't know what to say. Because nobody wants to be around yes man. But obviously, that's what Charleston White likes around him. Everybody know that's dangerous. Everybody know the yes man is dangerous. And if you get any type of money and you in any type of arena where people is watching, you do not want to surround yourself with yes men.
My mother don't watch social media at all. So she don't know what I say. But she done heard me say somebody dead. Kids say, son, I'm not supposed to say that. She
I agree for no Wakanda.
Son, I said, mama, if that's true, then why your tithes ain't multiplying? If that's true, so I said, mama, that's y'all belief.
These niggas clowns,
maybe
man.
it's multiplying in health. Everything don't gotta be money though.
Man, my mama done caught coronavirus 7 times.
No, he just lied.
Then my mama done had the COVID-19 7 times, and she got the vaccine.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Sean,
who want to multiply
Sean Cotton know we bullshit. He could help but laugh.
Multiply health the way we eat. We want money. Nigga don't want to be healthy, bro.
See? He keep going back to money. He keep going back to money. We want money, nigga. We don't want nothing else. So if I gotta sell you niggas, if I gotta sell death and destruction and disrespect into our community, and I'm getting paid, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. And that's what he's doing. That's all he's doing. That's all he's doing. Selling death and destruction to our communities to get paid. So I told Charles White, in order for me to stop this, he got to come talk to me, man. Straight up. Because I take issue with a lot of it. Wait till somebody put me on a platform.
Nigga rather be unhealthy rich. So no, nigga, listen.
Bow down to LSU.
Bible, religious, Quran.
Follow Keep It G News.
Torah talk. Homie, listen. The people who live against that shit live longer and better.
Listen to him, y'all.
People who sin and break rules.
Listen to
don't
him.
wash their hands. Don't use condoms. Sleep with random people. They live a vibrant,
listen to him, y'all.
Motherfucking life.
This shit is fucking dangerous. Like, yo, come on, y'all. Yo, we can't be that. We can't. Right, Hellro. Can't be serious. Listen to what he just told people.
With no problems. Nigga, listen. All that fairy tale, Bible, religious, Quran, Buddhist, Torah talk. Homie, listen. The people who live against
they gonna hate when the ball over here.
The people who sin and break rules, don't wash their hands, don't use condoms, sleep with random people, they live a vibrant, healthy motherfucking life with no problems and issues. Say what you want to say, do what you want to do.
Right.
Homie, I've said worse.
That's why I said we gotta get rid of the character. I seen somebody in the comments, they must have watched my video. Somebody tried to blame it. Well, he's playing the character. That's just a cop out, y'all. That's just a cop out. And the way our community is set up, yo, we can't have no characters. We need real, authentic people. If you're a character, we need to know you're a character. 100%. We can't take nothing you say, sirs. You just a character. You feel me? But every now and then he tried to switch back over and saying he's not playing a character. So you can't be both, y'all. You gotta pick a side. So we can know just to not take nothing you say serious. But the problem is people takes what he says serious. That's the problem. People take what he says serious. But we gotta understand, we gotta realize, yo, we don't need no characters. What characters bring is destruction. Characters bring confusion. You know, characters are allowed to sit in the culture, and we don't know if we can trust them or not. You know, we need people we can trust. We don't know what side he's on, depending on how he wake up in the morning. You know, we don't need that, y'all. The character is dangerous. And the reason why it's dangerous is because it's going to be copycats. It's going to be people that want to be just like him. And I told y'all, it start off as content. Eventually it's going to be reality.
Nigga, I wish RAPE on ASIAN babies.
Yo, he's saying a lot of things that we don't want to say. We don't want to say. Who want to say what he just said? Listen to what he just said, Dolly 202. Listen to what he just said. Who wants to say this?
Worse. Nigga, I wish RAPE on ASIAN, baby.
Who wants to say that?
I done said worse. I made a whole song talking about KIL White.
Yeah, they ain't ready to swindle me.
We got to bleep this out, man.
You see, so now, homie, so I said worse. Matter of fact, I just lost my Instagram account. They took my Instagram for promoting sex trafficking. Because I said I'm looking for... They took my Instagram for that. It says sex promoting...
This is supposed to be an honorable father. Look what he said he's looking for. This is supposed to be an honorable man that for some reason our community reveres him. This is what he's looking for. But you're supposed to be a married man. Supposed to be a married man. If you go back to the last video I did talking about it, he talked about, man, I done bought my mother a house. I ain't stopping nothing. I got 3 houses. I ain't stopping nothing. What is that telling y'all? What is that telling y'all? And the crazy thing about it is, he can still be entertaining without the bullshit. He can still get where he want to go without the bullshit. He don't need that. He don't need it.
Sex trafficking. I've said worse. But nigga, when you look at my actions in life, you can't never hear nobody say what I've done. It's always what he said. So I stand on the fact that actions speak louder than words. I can come online in my character form and say F all the dead people I want, just like the rappers, and cut the
just
phone
like the rapper,
and go work in the community and act like I ain't said nothing.
Told you. What I tell y'all? What I just tell y'all? It's profitable in the selling a community. It's profitable. He can sell a community on the internet and then work in the community. But no, you can't, yo. You can't. It's no different from the rapper selling death to the community and then giving a toy drive. There's no difference. You don't get the, I said in a video a while ago, you don't get to burn down our house to build yours, Charleston. And that's what he's doing. He's burning down our house, our community, to build his. That's bullshit, y'all. That's bullshit. Why you can't build up our community while you build yours? Why ours got to get burnt down first? Why do ours got to get burnt down? He just told y'all what he about. I'd be glad if people start listening. Just like the rappers.
Yeah, man.
No different. I told you.
Like I said,
I told y'all. Y'all think I told y'all, man. I said this days ago. Said it days ago. Just like the rappers. No difference. He repeated verbatim what I said. And I had people in the comments talking about I'm hating. No, I'm telling you the truth. Like niggas that get mad at the person telling the truth. They get mad at the person telling the truth. And listen to this. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Share it live, man. We rocking and rolling. This, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna get too much truth like this.
Easter Sunday was, especially at my house, you were the topic of discussion. Every phone call, have you spoke to Charleston? Is he gonna apologize?
No, I'm not gonna apologize. I hope I made his whole family cry with these words. I don't care about hurting no nigga feelings. Don't give a damn about that, my nigga. If we get into it, my nigga, it's on.
They want to give you these. Oh, wow. I don't need no love to see you shine. mission to make this world a happier place.
I bet y'all. Why the fuck that shit ain't skipped by
It's
itself?
on.
How'd you get those text messages that you shared though? Did the promoter sent it to? I mean, the guy that y'all were partnering with, he sent it to you?
He my business partner. Why wouldn't he send it to me?
And you right, D Harley. And that's what's being permitted. That's what's being presented to the people. Sell out. The man got on the platform and said, yo, you can't help the black community. You can't help the black community. Sell out. Get all the money you're gonna get. But fuck them. But this is the same community this is the same community. The community he is selling out is the same community that's uplifting them. How does that, make that make sense to somebody in the comments that agree with this shit? The same community he's selling out is the same community that elevated him.
When my nigga done seen me show compassion for him, why wouldn't my nigga send it to me? And I went publicly, nigga.
Oh, he said it was his business partner?
I stood out before the world.
All right, so I went upstairs real quick. Yeah, it was a play. It was a play. That was his friend. Charleston White got his homeboy to hit Gilly, and Gilly took the bait. He didn't have to take the bait. But Charleston White got his peoples to hit Gilly. More than likely, his peoples probably got a blue check. That's probably the only reason Gilly even looked at even responded. Like, yo, we gotta sell these books, my nigga. You know, hey man, we gotta sell these books, my man. You know how he talk that southern shit. You feel me? Send him to Gilly. Diabolical. This is a diabolical plan. Send it to Gilly. And I'm gonna use if he respond, he probably sent it to a few people. Probably sent it to Boosie too. He probably sent it to a few people. I don't think he just sent that text to Gilly. That inbox went to a lot of different people that he wanted to get a response from. And I'm gonna use that to sell my books. And that's what he did. The first interview he went on post the Wissicom, he had all the books in his hand on the dance project. He had about 80 books. Like, I'm trying to sell books. I don't give a fuck. He tell you. But since it's entertaining, a lot of times people get lost in the words. That's what happened with T-Rail. T-Rail got lost in the words and he lost his points. You know what I mean? He lost his points because he got lost in the words. But he told you, I'm here to monetize. He used Gilly's son death to promote his books. That's all it was about. That's all it was about. So it's like, yo, if I gotta down this man and his family, because ain't no telling who's hurting behind this. If I gotta disrespect this man and his family to get me and mine rich, then I'ma do it, yo. Like my man said, he then adopted the mind frame of the rich and powerful. That's what he did.
Before the world. And I went against
I'm not assuming, yo. They go mod entertainment. I'm not assuming.
And I went against a friend, somebody I respect and admire.
Listen to him, Mod.
Homie, you wrong. Let the man make it. I defended him. So why wouldn't my nigga come back and share this with me?
Mod must be one of Charleston White people.
Some people say, well, he don't want to upset a friend. I'm the kind
I know some of his people's filed me. Man, salute to Dr. O. I don't even know if he still work with Dr. O.
I don't know, nigga, no.
Are you aware that the starting salary for a cybersecurity expert exceeds $100,000? Did you also know that many cybersecurity professionals...
Nah, man. It didn't. Charleston White set Gilly up. Charleston White set Gilly up. That was a setup.
Hey, me and my... Now, this ain't got... This me and another nigga. So if my partner, my friend, my business, yeah, nigga, let me know what this whole ass nigga done said.
My partner, my friend, my business partner. That's his business partner, Mark. What you mean I'm assuming? I'm not assuming. That's what happened. I'm just able to see through the bullshit. And Sean Cotton must have been watching my videos because he asked the same question I asked. Why he send you the text? If this man got respect for Gilly too, why he send you the text? Why couldn't he just pocket that? Why he couldn't just sit on it? What reason did he have to tell Charleston? Why did Charleston need to know? Because Charleston knew he sent the text. It was a setup the whole time. Charleston knew he sent the text to Gilly. That's why when he responded, he sent it back to Charleston. It was a play. Now I can come out, I can diss his son, and we can push these books. I needed a way to push the books, and I needed the masses to see it. What would be greater promotion? Say something so disrespectful, so hurtful, that people gotta share it. The world gotta hear it. And Gilly took the bait. Come on, y'all, man. I ain't stupid now. Don't play stupid.
When you read that, I mean, what was that? Was you hurt? Was you angry? Was you disappointed?
Sean Cotton, since you watching, man, bring me up here.
Like when you read that, Gilly,
I got a lot to say about everybody.
Said all that.
I thought to myself, you should have made fun of his son the day he died, nigga. Yeah. You should have made fun of him that day. That's what you get for showing compassion.
Mm-hmm. I know how well.
And I believe that only the strong.
Man, you right. That is crazy. That is crazy. But that's what I mean by he's selling the community. Long as he get rich, he don't care what he got to do. He's stepping on us, man. He's stepping on us to get rich. No different from the rapper. His words, not mine. That's why he always bring up the rapper. The gangster rapper been selling our community for years now. They've been selling our community for years. He just found out a way to do it on the internet and do it on another level. And his way is not coming by way of entertainment. It's just disrespectful. It's just blatant disrespect. And it's not to show hypocrisy. It's to monetize. It's to monetize.
And showing him some compassion. And I regretted it. Yeah, I regretted it. That's why I got so ugly. Yeah, I was disappointed in myself. Yeah, I should have been mean from the get-go.
Hey, Brandon DeBryan, I don't idolize none of these people. When I do stories on them, I don't even say their names at the time because it ain't about the story. It ain't about the person, it's about the story. But that's what Charleston White, that's how he excuses his actions. He creates these scenarios where it's either you agree with him or you agree with the rapper. No, it's not. I don't agree with none of this shit. I ain't never see Gilly diss no dead. When the fuck you see Gilly diss the dead? It's not about idolizing anybody. It's about right and wrong. And just because the rappers have been doing it and getting away with it, Charleston White came out talking down to them, saying they was the problem in the community just to become one of them. That's what you're not seeing. He's doing exactly what they're doing. But he said they was the problem in the black community.
The time he died. It was, yeah. So that's why I went in so hard.
Yeah, the pop hunt.
Yeah, straight up like ball out.
That nigga some compassion. When that nigga didn't deserve it.
Yeah, the Pop Hunter shit was fucked up because he was a kid at the time. But then it's like now, if you pay attention, it's a lot of rappers who ratted afterwards and got away with it. And still cool, still getting big interviews, still getting that limelight. But Pop.
Now I told y'all, Gilly should have stayed out that Pop Hunter thing. Gilly ain't had no reason to be in that Pop Hunter thing. But only reason Charleston White felt the need to take off for Pop Hunter is because his mother told him to tell as well. That's why. It wasn't about nothing. It was more about him than it was about anything. It made him feel some type of way because his mother told him to tell.
Hunter, as a kid, After that came out, everybody shut
No,
him
but he really got somebody locked up though for an overcon. I did a video on it. He got 2 people locked up. Quick Flip Vano and Flo Malcolm.
Homie, what they fail to realize is because of that situation, homie, this kid went to the verge of almost suicide.
Yep.
This game, you're not ready for it.
Come on, homie. They pushed this man. This kid was at the height of his rap career. Had one of the biggest songs
right.
with Uzi
Gilly
Vert,
spoke on it because they from the same city.
Gillie
Charles White
was
spoke
the
on it
one
because
put
he
that
felt some type of
paperwork
way
out.
because his mother told him to
he
snitch.
was pop hunter popping, and he wasn't a street kid, and they was trying to shame him for talking gangster. Put the paperwork out, and Cheese was supposed to blow up.
Yo, who?
Gillie and them did that.
Yo, he just made up a fake scenario.
Rap career had one.
He just made up a fake scenario, y'all. He would do anything to justify his disrespect. This is a fake scenario. Who knows of this? Who in Philly can vouch for this? I haven't seen anybody else say this but him. It's a fake scenario. He do that a lot.
Come on, homie. They pushed this man. This kid was at the height of his.
Yeah, he worse than a rapper. He definitely worse than a rapper.
With Uzi Vert, Lil Uzi
The
Vert.
free bars there.
Gillie and them was the one put that paperwork
Because
out.
his is raw disrespect. The rappers are doing it by way of entertainment. You know, it got a beat behind it. What he doing is raw disrespect, and people is gonna follow. This is gonna become the new normal in the black culture. There's no limits to disrespect. If you disrespect me, I would disrespect your kid. We seeing it now. Akbar V just disrespect gloss up children. Call the children ugly. We've been saying it for the last couple years. He pushing it. He pushing it into our culture. It's going to become normal.
He was pop hunter popping, and he wasn't a street kid.
You right.
And they was
you right. They all stopping the community. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you right. I agree.
Talking gangster, put the paperwork out, and Cheese was supposed to blow up.
He made this shit up, yo.
Gillie and them did that. So when I didn't know none of this, I just know the whole rap community was shaming this kid Pop Hunter.
Yo, hold up, yo. Let's just say that again, yo. How the fuck where did he get this from?
Of his rap career, had one of the biggest songs with Uzi Vert, Lil Uzi Vert.
Corvette.
Gillie and them was the one put that paperwork out. He was
right. The drill rappers put it out. He lied.
He wasn't a street kid, and they was trying to shame him for talking gangster. Put the paperwork out, and Cheese was supposed to blow up.
That's a fucking lie.
Gillie and them did that. So when I didn't know nothing about none of this, I just know the whole rap community was shaming it.
You must have just branded Gloss Up. Akbar V just was beefing with Gloss Up the other day on yesterday, and she was talking about her dead children. I'm not dead. I didn't mean to say dead children. She was talking about her children being ugly, just in regular general argument. That's what I'm talking about. That's ready to become the normal in our community. And people's going to be getting their heads knocked off if they try that face-to-face. It's all good on the internet. But the minute you try that face-to-face, somebody going to knock your head clean off. Right. And Lil Uzi Vert did way more damage to Pop Hunter than Gillie did. Way more damage. He took his verse off the song, man. And at that time, Uzi was big as anybody.
This kid, Pop Hunter. I done my first interview with you talking about it. That's what made Gillie threaten me. That nigga threatened me, homie. That nigga threatened to call me bodily harm because I done an interview. Why wouldn't I diss his kid?
You called him all type of names in the interview.
Even after he threatened me. Talk to me like he'll slap me. Nigga, I'll shoot you in your face, nigga. Nigga, you slap me, you'll get wallow shot too. I'm gonna go to the mental hospital, homie, and say, hey, y'all said I was homicidal and suicidal by ideation and preparation. These niggas playing with me.
Look, here you go.
These niggas playing with me. They threatening
victim
me.
Again.
I'm responding to threats. I ain't threatening nobody. I didn't wake up and say, hey, Gilly. No, he disrespected me.
He go playing victim.
I didn't wake up looking for trouble. I showed compassion. Even after he threatened me.
Yeah, they don't get it. No, they don't get it. They don't see, but they don't understand. It's right there. A whole bunch of Baltimore channels coming in with the same morals and principles that, like, it's only so long the fake can pretend, yo. And the fake that had to run. Look at him. Watch, looking like a rapper. It's only so long, and the fake time is almost running out. These characters got a shelf life. They got a shelf life because they got to stay in character. But with people like me and people that's going to be just like me coming up, organic and will still stand on morals and principles, we're going to be here for the long run. But we can't coexist with them. They got to go first. That's why I be coming after these people like that. They got to go. They got to go. If they don't go, they got to go in the corner and stay there. His voice too loud.
Every right to do what I'm doing. I keep telling y'all I'm willing to die and go to jail for the things that come out of my mouth.
No, you're not.
I'm willing to die, kill, and go to jail for this shit I'm saying.
No, you're
You
not.
don't think I know this shit dangerous?
If that was the case,
How long
if
y'all been
that
saying
was the
I'm
case,
gonna
why he
How
sent
long y'all been saying I'm banned?
why he sent Quick Flip Vino to jail if that was the case?
How long y'all been saying karma go get me? It's been 5 years now.
It's been 3 years.
Nigga hit me sleep in the barbershop, nigga. I'm out on 2 felony bonds for that.
Damn.
I'm out on 2 felony bonds for that. Nigga, you can't do nothing to me and I not respond. I'm out on 2 felony bonds for that barbershop incident.
Yo, y'all serious? So now he promoting gangsterism. He promoting being a gangster. He just said, I'm out on 2 felony bonds for that. I did some gangster stuff for that. But this the same person, man, yo, this is the biggest hypocrite this earth has ever seen. He ain't no different from your local politician. Straight up. He didn't adapted the same mind frame of your local politician.
Why? I mean, did you chase him or some shit?
I'm out on 2 felony bonds, nigga. So if you do something to me, I'm gonna do something, nigga. I'm out on 2 felony bonds.
Yeah, he lying. He's a fucking liar. Like, let's go to the comments. The comments is where it all counts, though, y'all. Look, one of them probably responded to me now. Let's see what they say. No, the black community is lost. Yeah, but he's the one leading this loss. If common sense was a person, yeah, I was over there and see. I said, remember to go on my own platform. Advice: don't expect an opponent to play by the rules. Celebs are so hypocritical. Gilly poked the bear. At this point, anyone who starts with C-Dub asks for the disrespect because he always takes it further than they want to make a point out of them. And it works every time. LOL. Yo, these people, yo, this is the shit that trips me out. These people. Look at this. CW is unbelievably smart. He gets your attention by slander, then he gets his actual message across for the black folks. For black people to do better. Most of these rappers are just the most hypocritical people you ever meet. At least CW does positive things for the community. Yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, this is crazy, yo. Gilly chose the street code over information on his son's death. F what Gilly and anybody else talking about. Our community today is backwards. Yo, how do anybody know if Gilly know who killed his son? Nobody knows that. Charleston White told people that and people ran with it. With no facts, no proof, no nothing. Like, yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, this is crazy, y'all. Let me show y'all this one, though. Hold up. Let me show y'all this one. Charleston White. Crime bill. Oh, shit, I ain't making two separate words. That man said, I support another crime bill. And black people was in the comments like, yep, we need one. Let's see what he said about this. This ain't the interview, but maybe he spoke about it.
They don't understand that Biden, nigga, is the author and he sponsors, nigga, mass incarceration. And black people don't remember when Joe Biden stood on Washington Capitol
Hey, yo, hold up, yo.
and said that black people need to be locked up. That his kids ain't going to school with no
Look
black
at him,
kids.
look just like a rapper.
Bill Clinton, nigga. It was Joe Biden who led the 1994 omnibus crime bill that got us in the worst shit than slavery, homie.
Whoa! Y'all heard him just say that? Watch this.
Black people forgot that. They forgot, nigga, that he headed that shit. That he came to America and said that there are black children who are going to be super predators. They don't understand it.
Yo, did y'all hear that? Now listen to this. I go to my channel for this video. Listen to this. Hold up. Y'all really trip off of this. Listen to this. How he gonna say that? Wait till y'all see this. Hold up. Wish it was a way I can get to it faster. Wait till y'all see this. Man, hold up. Charleston White crime bill. Let me see if the video pop up. Wait till y'all see this shit. This gonna mess y'all head up. Here it is. Charleston White crime bill. A year ago, I did this video.
You must want the same thing.
That was a year ago. I've been on this here for a while.
What he doing? He just got through pinching his booty, and he told him stop, and he done it 3 times. No, that's how you break this. I'm going to put at least 100 rappers in jail. I got a quota I'm trying to meet. 100 rappers. Signed, unsigned, known
This ain't the
or
video,
unknown.
y'all.
I just want to rap niggas' ass. Best thing for these niggas is that penitentiary. Them niggas, when they come home, they go to driving trucks around the country. They try to fix the family problems. They barbecue on Sundays during the football games. They become loving husbands. They try to get all their kids together. No, man, that's the best thing they could have done for the black community in the hip-hop culture is arrest a bunch of them niggas. You going to jail, nigga. Oh, you little boy going to jail. Just like your daddy. Shit, going to jail. Just like your daddy went, nigga. Hell, you talking about? Them boys, they
He just said that. He just said what he said about Biden, but listen to him.
I'm talking about that goddamn little Boosie boy and that T.I. boy. They ain't gonna be shit. I hate you, Boosie. And I don't like your little ugly ass son either, nigga. Little Tootie Raw. He going to jail. Yeah, little boy going to jail. His little bitch ass going to jail. Little Tootie Raw think he tough in the motherfucker. Boy, you little Boosie son. Little boy ain't never been slapped across his goddamn head. Boosie, your boy don't know how to fight. Neither do that T.I. little yellow motherfucker. Long hair freak. That little motherfucker don't know how to fight either. And so what the FBI did, they needed probable cause. See, what niggas fail to realize, they already watching these niggas, homie. But they don't have probable cause. None of these niggas have sold drugs to an undercover agent. None of these niggas have left enough evidence for the police to come with a warrant.
This ain't the video.
Once you threaten me, they now have probable cause to raid everybody associated with you niggas. I give the authorities
Listen to him.
probable cause warrant to come hit the studio because somebody out here done threatened Charleston.
Listen to him. It's like an
I'm
agent.
telling these niggas, homie. So, homie. And then I got law enforcement buddies. So they already watching these niggas. So once they go to making phone calls saying woo, 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 well, shit, man, we got enough evidence. Let's go over here and get this. And we got a witness that's willing to come forward. And that's so
That's not the video, though. That's not the video. Here you go. I've been talking about this man for... He been ducking me all this time. So look, this is Charleston White right here, y'all. This video funny as shit. Watch this. Yeah, y'all need to go back and check out some of my old videos, man. People be is back. Another day on Keep It G News. And if you're getting tired of me, he probably is, Harrell. Get used to me, because I ain't going nowhere. Especially when you got things like this going on. So, why ain't nobody tell me that Charleston White was on Saycheesetv the other day and he said this?
He knows there are two basic steps here. One step is you must take back the streets. And you take back the streets by more cops, more prisons, more physical protection for the people. Crime is not Democrat or Republican. Making the streets safe is not a Democratic or Republican issue. This is one of those issues I hope this passage of this bill will be taken out of the gridlock category and moved into an emerging consensus. And the consensus is as follows, and I will cease when I finish this statement. The consensus is A, we must take back the streets. It doesn't matter whether or not the person that is accosting your son or daughter or my son or daughter, my wife, your husband, my mother, your parents. It doesn't matter whether or not
so listen to what Charleston said.
As a youth.
If they do it in America, they do the same thing.
From the rest of society.
As harsh as this sound.
Hold up.
Cordon them off from the rest of society. Your husband, our families.
Now, y'all know I like to play. You know, he really ain't say that. He ain't no way he said that. Did he?
If they do it in America, they do the same thing. Homie, as harsh as this sound, man, we need another mass incarceration.
Did y'all hear that?
Homie, we need another.
Do you hear what he just said? He just was on Real Life Street Stars talking about what it did to the black community. But listen to him now.
1994 omnibus crime bill. Like they came and they started getting niggas minimum sentencing guidelines, mandatory minimum. Homie, we need this strictly for violent crimes and gangs. Gangs should have no rights amongst citizens if they are identified as a gang member, a gang associate, a gang affiliate. They should lose not their right to a due process, but homie, they should lose the right to carry guns and to be treated fairly.
Damn.
What good are these gangs?
They say should use the right to be treated fairly.
I agree. I hope that I
Listen
can
to him.
meet a politician that need a black voice like mine. That needs a black voice like mine, my nigga, to help push a new crime bill, just like they needed the black Democratic caucus to join in and help them get that bitch pushed again. We need it, my nigga.
Man, I told y'all, man. I knew it from... If you listen to how Charleston White talk in all his interviews, now I get it. He say real shit sometimes, you know. That's everybody's thing when they talk about Charleston White. You know, everybody say shit real sometimes. A broke clock is right twice a day. He say real shit. I get it. But yo, I told y'all this is what he wanted. This is what he wanted, man. Y'all gotta be careful about who y'all give praise to, man. And I got caught in the mix before. Like I said, I like Charleston White in the beginning. And I ain't gonna be nice as I was in that last video, man. Because October last year, I did a video called Charleston White 2022 Crime Bill. And here now it is 2023. And he basically admitted what I knew he was in it for the whole time. He pushing a crime bill to get more black people arrested. And guess what? It's black people saluting it, saying, yeah, we need a crime bill. But that's exactly what they said in 94. That's exactly what they said in 94 until they realized the consequences of the crime bill was this.
High rate of incarceration, historically, comparatively. And the other thing is the rate of incarceration is so high, so socially concentrated, that we're no longer incarcerating the individual, but we're incarcerating whole social groups. The rate of incarceration now is about 5 times higher than it was historically. Historically, it was 100 per 100,000. Now it's about 500 per 100,000. If we look at prison, if we add jail to that, it's about 700 per 100,000.
This is what the crime bill did that Charleston White asking for.
Incarcerates as much as we do. We've seen extremely high rates of exposure to the criminal justice system for African Americans with very low levels of schooling. So if we think about black men who were born in the late 19th,
but y'all must don't remember this.
Very low levels of schooling. So if we think about black men who were born in the late 1970s, who were growing up through the American prison boom of the 1980s and the 1990s,
right?
The chances that you can't
save the kids by sending the fathers to jail. This is the prime example right here.
They dropped out of high school is about 70%. So going to prison for that group of black men with very low levels of schooling, that's become a normal life. That's really only happened in the last 10 years. We're at this point now where there's about 1.2 million African American children with a parent who's incarcerated. That's about 1 in 9. The research shows the kids who experience parental incarceration have diminished school achievement, they have behavioral problems,
you can't
depressive
save
symptoms, acting
the
out.
youth by
There's
sending the
also
parents to
evidence
prison.
that these kinds of negative effects associated
That's where I got
with
that
parental
from.
incarceration are concentrated more among boys than among girls. And there's a very real risk here that incarceration becomes an inherited trait. The underlying issue is we've chosen prison as a way to respond to that problem of crime. And there are a whole variety of ways that we could have chosen to respond to that problem of crime. We've chosen the response of the deprivation of liberty. And we've chosen the response of the deprivation of liberty for a historically aggrieved group whose liberty in the United States was never firmly established to begin with.
And this is the same video I played. Now, back then I had a smaller following, you feel me? Video only did probably like 100-something views. But the facts is the facts. I actually went into more detail in that video than I'm going to do on this one, because this one is just like a refresher. But I knew that's what he was talking about, man. And when you arrest these people, you're arresting family members, you're arresting kids, you're perpetuating the cycle. Locking black men up, even though it sounds good, it sounds promising. And Saycheesetv talking about what happened in El Salvador or something. This is the United States. It's totally different. You can't compare apples to oranges. But I told y'all that that's not the answer. You're arresting family members. You're keeping the cycle going, man. Kids are growing up fatherless because a lot of these so-called gang members that he's talking about are also active fathers. Contrary to what Charleston White told y'all, black men are taking care of their kids of all kinds. You know, the street guys to the nerds, for lack of better words. And locking people up or locking black men up is what got us in this position that we're in now, y'all. It didn't help. It never helps. Black men need to be on the streets. The only thing that kills crime is opportunity. So until we get opportunity in our neighborhoods, you know, print jobs, bring jobs back, get more resources, we ain't going to see crime go nowhere. Because no matter how many you lock up, if the environment is going to grow more criminals. A lot of these trenches are breeding grounds for criminals or criminal behavior. Because that's what it is. It's behavior. Because a lot of our communities are hopeless, right? And the reason they are hopeless is because they don't have the resources to do what need to be done. And locking black men up is not the solve of the problem. That's the beginning of the problem. That's the beginning. And I knew this when Charleston White was here that the whole time. I knew it. Not the whole time. I'm lying. Not the whole time. Because I was with him at first. Until I seen he was real when he was telling the truth about how he really felt about these things. Then I realized, oh, this is real. He want our kids arrested. And again, don't get me wrong. I ain't on this platform hoorahing for gangs, you know, or senseless murders. No, I ain't doing that. I'm just saying that no matter how many people you lock up that's private in the community, if the community don't change, the people won't. It's simple mathematics. Yeah, see, so I've been on Charleston White Hills for a fucking very long time, man. He been ducking me for a long time, man. Straight up. But yeah, yo, it's crazy, yo, that people still believe this shit. People still believe that he is some honorable guy or some guy that need to be respected. But he ain't. Yeah, man. But I'm ready to go though. Y'all appreciate everybody that tapped in. Everybody that dropped cash apps. I gotta put this video together for real. But if you want to support the channel, yo, you can cash app Baltimore Swag. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. Tag Charleston White, tell him we need to talk, man. Straight up. Tell Saycheesetv, man, I need an interview. If he want to go viral, he need to interview me. Yeah, man. I got a lot to talk about because I don't like what's going on in our community. And I think it's dangerous. I know it's dangerous. And if we keep going this way, this entertainment that we think is entertainment is going to be reality. That's all I got to say about it, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. It's another day of Keep It G News. And I'm out.